Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever you may be. It's most likely not morning wherever you are, though. Hi, everybody. This is Tony from LPHQ East, checking in with Mike C at Disney California Adventure. Hi, Mike.
Hello, we're hanging out with Joy from Inside Out at Pixar Pier. There's the Pixar pal around.
Formerly Mickey's Fun Wheel, and before that, the Sun Wheel.
And down that way is Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. But I think we're going to head this direction.
Sounds good. It looks a little busy there.
Yeah, it feels like, feels like things are relatively back to normal here in Anaheim.
Have you played any of the games yet today?
I've not played any games.
Which one would you have played?
The one I'm best at is Bullseye over here, because we kind of figured out the trick. I don't know if I want to give it away, because I feel like all of our free viewers or something going to be like. Now, the thing is, you gotta be fast, and you gotta aim for the bottom hole, the one that just says walk. And if you can get it in there over and over again real quick, you'll win.
A slow trot.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what my trick is?
Wins the race. What's your
Make
trick?
friends with the cast members, and then they'll still give you the prize anyway. Hi, Colin. Colin saying hello. How's it going, Colin? Just like Colin, guys, we are live, so feel free to comment, ask questions. We'll see what we can do, make it happen, everything like that. I don't know what sentence I was trying to form there.
Here is the line for Toy Story Midway Mania.
Is Potato Head out there carnival barking to get people to come in?
Mr. Potato Head is out here. Have you ever seen him take off his ear? I've never seen it.
Not since they first did it a long time ago.
I'm guessing it doesn't work anymore.
I feel like that was always where the problem lied with him, so I feel like they might have just turned that trick off. Oh, wait. Oh!
And I just tipped his hat.
Okay.
Yes, that's right, folks. Midway Mania is
in 2008, myself and one of my best friends showed up there, and they happened to unveil it for like testing reasons to see how the crowd responded, and that was the only time I ever saw him do the ear trick. But I know he did it there and in Florida for a little bit. But that's, if you Google that or YouTube search it, you'll easily find video of that malfunctioning. Because it happens.
What happens
so
when it malfunctions?
Like the hand just kind of like lets go of the ear, and the ear
they'll
just
drop
drops down,
the ear?
and
Oh,
then
God.
it goes into like a home position and just locks up.
Yeah, I'd imagine when the ear falls to the ground, just alarms start blaring. Like,
I'm sure they blare somewhere. I don't think they do anywhere near them. Could you imagine just watching that and then like all the sirens start going off?
Sparks start flying out of his head. Jesse's Critter Carousel.
We like the owls on the bench on that attraction.
Yeah.
Just because of them. Does it do it automatically, Rebecca? Rebecca says, and then the curtain around him closes up. I thought somebody had to at least come respond and then close it. But if it does it automatically, that's even better. Where have you gone so far today, Mike?
Oh, I've been all around. I've been all around both parks. Seeing if there was anything new. The answer was not much.
This is, I feel like everything new happens just before summer, and then in summer it's just kind of enjoy the new stuff, and then we get Halloween.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. Once the summer is pretty much underway, it pretty much stays mostly the same until September.
Maybe some new merchandise here and there. How's that Incredibles fountain? Is it all cleaned up? I know it's usually under a wall of some kind.
It looks much better now than it did when it was all rusted. But there is a little rust on it still.
I do like that water feature a lot.
You see there's some rust over here.
Mac wants to know, is it a lot easier to get into Avengers Campus these days?
Well, it's about as easy as it can be because you just walk in. But it's been that way since, I think, like the 6th day or something.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't even a week after. I don't know if there was more demand to see the different Loki variants though, or costumes rather, because it's the same Loki, right? It's just different costumes.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends how you look at it.
Okay.
Because I think there must be different actors playing Loki, right?
Well, yes.
I did walk through there. I didn't see any unique characters. I saw Iron Man. And then I did see there's some new props in the Terran Treats display case. If we can take a look at that. It's tough to see with the glare on the glass, but we'll see if we can go by there on our way to the animation building.
Yes, right before we went live, I told Mike, after we decided he's coming to California Adventure today, I looked up if the animation building was open, and it was. But real quick, Mike, I need you to look right for me.
Look right. At?
That billboard.
Wall-E?
Yeah.
Spark a special
moment. That's all. Okay.
I'm buying your guys' drinks. You guys are not paying.
Do you have any of the small purchasable ones of those?
I don't. I didn't get those.
I got all of them except for Coco. So 2 of the 3, 66%. Or 67 if you round up.
I do.
Colin Cropley, Pixar Pier, lots of fun.
Adventure is out there.
I was wondering that. Matt goes, is that lady buying drinks for all of us too? Hope so.
It is a hot one today. It is pretty hot.
It looks like the sky is clear, not really giving you a break at all. And it looks like Lucco's up. Lucco. I can't believe I just said that. Luxo is up there moving around.
Lucco, the lucky lamp. Got here.
The fun fact, that was his original name. Lucco, the lucky lamp. That is not true at all. I'm just saying that to cover myself.
Let's see if we can get a better look at Luxo Jr. over here. Is he junior or senior?
That's junior.
This is junior. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving around. Pretty good. Now let's spin this way.
Now, have you seen any activity on the water there?
You good?
No. It's pretty dead on the water.
I don't like to think about that. Hopefully it'll be back soon. I know Steve Davison, who was one of the minds behind World of Color, says it is coming back.
There's some ducks over here. The ducks are not fixing World of
Ducko
Color.
the lucky ducks for being in that water. Max says, Lucco the lucky lamp sounds like a Simpsons character.
Right.
Like a crusty,
You've seen the episode that's like it's supposed to be like Iwerks.
Yes, yes.
And they like list off all the characters that they ripped off.
Yep.
And there's like Mr. Zip, the mailman from.
Yumis has a question. Are there any character cavalcades in DCA?
That is a good question. Mostly I've seen the characters out doing like the physically distanced.
I know because near where you are now, Goofy's usually up there fishing. Or is up there fishing, not necessarily.
He is in fact. Goofy is in fact out here fishing right now.
Oh, okay.
I wanna come out. I have like a course planned in my mind. I don't know if you can see him. Goofy is like right there fishing.
Oh yeah, I can see something moving.
Yeah. He's got the rubber chicken at the end of the fishing line there. But I want to go back through the backside of Cars Land by Ornament Valley, and then come out around through Cars Land, and we'll go in through Avengers Campus, just so I feel like we're covering everything.
Sounds good. Then we'll close off at Grizzly Peak.
Okay. Everybody's getting lunch.
David says he loves World of Color, especially when they had it going for the Disneyland half marathon. Was it the full show, David, or were they just on?
The half marathon. When would that? That would
have been years ago.
Years
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Roger says, thank you so much for this. I'll be there next week, Monday to Tuesday. How's crowd capacity? It almost looks normal.
It does feel very close to normal, if not all the way there. I do know that, at least I've heard in the past, that the capacity of the park is reliant on how many attractions are in operation. And I think the fact that there's no show happening in the Hyperion Theater probably eats into the capacity a bit.
Mr. Bob Newell adds that it looks empty by Disney World standards. Am I wrong? That's how I'm taking that face. And Max says, don't worry about it. $3,000 will buy a lot of rubber chickens.
What? I don't get it.
I don't get that one either. I must have forgotten something immediately.
Maybe Goofy won a class action lawsuit and he's getting $3,000? I don't know.
Will Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark return on Halloween time? That is a good question.
I believe they have said that is returning. Yeah,
I'm going to double check that because I literally just had this open.
I'm pretty sure they said that that's coming back this year.
We all know, at least in the Laughing Place community, I'm still the stickler who likes Tower. But if there's one thing that makes up for the loss of Tower of Terror, in my opinion, it's Monsters After Dark.
I'm fine with
Monsters After Dark.
I was always fine with losing the vastly inferior Tower of Terror.
I know I'm in the minority on that one, and I do actually enjoy Guardians. It is more fun. I don't know. Have you watched Behind the Attraction for Tower yet?
Yes, I have.
I like that they kind of point out it's the different feelings where it's Guardians is more fun. Haha, we're joking around versus this is a scary abandoned hotel.
Yes.
And I didn't think of it that way. And it definitely gave me a lot more of an appreciation for it that way.
I like that they kind of admitted that it was a rush job.
Yes.
And I think for a rush job, I really like it quite a bit. But I like that they actually acknowledge, like, okay, we had something like 11 months or something, they said, to plan and execute that.
Yep. I still think there's a little bit of a cover story there when they go, and we just happened to think of Guardians because the movie was coming out. No, I think you were probably told that.
I liked getting to see. I hadn't seen that footage of them shooting the Mission Breakout.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Had that been floating around before?
I think on the Parks blog they showed it once. Because I definitely remember the camera rigging going up and down to film the perspective right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before. There's a lot of good stuff in that Behind the Attraction.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice this as we walked past. But Flo's V8 Cafe looks like it's undergoing some refurb here.
Maybe some neon work.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is referring to today or not. Mr. Bob Newell asks, what's the largest amount of time that you've waited in a queue?
Ever in my life or today? Yeah.
I'm going to say today.
Today, I haven't done too many rides, but I waited for maybe 20 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain. But in my life, probably like 3 hours.
Okay.
I remember I went to Universal Studios Florida on spring break in like 1990. I'm going to say 94. And every line in the park was 3 hours. But we did everything.
Yeah, that was when there was only like 6 things.
Yeah, there weren't that many rides. Exactly. And I had never done Back to the Future before, and I was like, I have to go on Back to the Future.
No.
So I'll give you a
Speaking
choice
of Back
here.
to the Future, one of the members of ZZ Top just passed away a little bit ago, or it was released.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a cameo appearance in Back to the Future Part 3.
On the complete flip side, well, going back to Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark, that is confirmed to be returning this year.
There goes Mater rolling through town.
Do people still care about Mater?
I mean, somebody must, right?
I mean, Mater matters. So.
Gotcha. I'll give you a
Two
choice.
keys.
We can go into Avengers Campus over here, or we can go around the front way.
What's the more visually stunning way?
Well, certainly through the front is how it's
Okay.
planned to be entered.
You're talking to the guy that hasn't been yet.
Okay. Right.
Max
I should've
says
known.
the longest he waited was 10.5 hours.
Right.
Rebecca says 3 hours. That's it. Mike C, I'm surprised. 10.5 hours. That was Hagrid's, wasn't it, Mac? I think I remember that story. Mr. Bob Newell also wants to know, is it sweaty hot today?
Yeah, I'm sweating for sure. Definitely. I got my backpack on, so it's making me even hotter.
Going back to World of Color during the marathon, David says, sorry, it was color and water only, no music, no projections. And I believe it was the 2012 half marathon.
Okay. Yeah, because...
Well, because usually that's around sunrise, so I can't imagine the projections looking good.
Right. Yeah, and they haven't done Run Disney here since they started building Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. Any good treats at... I said it is Fillmore's. Yeah, Fillmore's.
This looks like potato chips and Cheetos. And maybe some fruit.
Wasn't there a frozen apple juice there at one point?
Yeah, the Red's apple freeze. You get that over at the Cozy Cone Motel.
Okay.
That's a popular Disneyland treat among the locals.
Hex One Good Entertainment. Churros are how much now? Are they $4.75 to like $5.25?
I don't eat churros, so I don't know, but we can go buy a churro cart and see if...
Let's double
much
check
they are.
that while we're walking. I do remember
Okay.
that was a question recently on Disney Trivia Live.
How much is a churro?
How much is the churro? I thought it was $4.75, but even I felt like that was wrong.
I thought of a great trivia question to put in a Disneyland Resort trivia quiz.
What would
today.
it be?
It would be like, put these levels of the Mickey and Friends parking structure in order from top to bottom.
Oh,
Because, you could do the puzzle one that you could put...
yeah.
Arrange things in order.
I've only ever parked on Mickey, and I don't
Not
remember
sure.
where that is.
Mickey is somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I know the top floor is Minnie, but the next one down is Donald. After that, I'm all fuzzy.
All right. Well, viewers, take note. If you tune into Disney Trivia Live Tuesdays and Saturdays, that question might come up. Now you have the answer. You're welcome. Mac, you're going to buy a whole churro cart? Yes, and then send it to me. But get the Willie's churro cart, because I like the reference.
Avengers Campus update. They have fixed this thing. What's this called, Mac? The thing that Tony Stark wears on his chest.
That's Jarvis, isn't it?
No, there's a name for it. The Fusion Core or something. It's not that, but it's like similar. So the glass had broken, I think, in the middle one here, and they were like blocking this, and now it's.
Aren't we glad Mac's watching? It's the Arc Reactor.
Arc Reactor. I was close. Fusion Core, Arc Reactor. Pretty much the same thing.
Do you think Spider-Man might make an appearance in the next few minutes?
3:20, Spider-Man show. Going
Oh, 3:20.
Park
How
it.
long
Let's
is it?
watch. That's in 1 minute.
That's 1 minute? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We're going to park it right here.
Man, I got to tell you, Spider-Man rocks. Getting ready for that.
It's almost like you should turn off the dark.
While we wait for Spider-Man, it is $4.75 in Hollywoodland, but the unique flavors to the cost of the churro. For example, Senor Buzz churros with a spicy option is $5.75. And the Fluffer Nutter churro is $6.25.
She wants me to move up the front, but I'm going to stay here and be slightly elevated on this curb.
Max said he loves your Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark reference. Spider is the dude. Do you watch Monsters at Work, Mike?
I've seen the first episode.
Okay. They had a recent one where they were all bowling, and it was called The Big Wazowskis at the suggestion
Whoa.
of
Hey there.
John Goodman's character, Sully.
The Spider-Man.
This is way more fun.
I like that. The Lebowski reference.
Exactly. I'm glad you got that without me having to further elaborate.
Don't forget to tag me on your video. Hashtag Amazing Spider-Man.
Do we have to tag him?
This show is like slightly different every time that I've seen it. He like comes up at different spots. Sometimes he'll come up around by where the entrance to the queue is. Oh,
Okay.
Hey everyone, looking good down there.
Hey, thanks, Spidey.
Wow, this is a friendly neighborhood. Welcome to Avengers Campus. Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, me? Well, you know, just
I
spider
didn't
stuff.
ask him.
Okay, time to run some tests.
Spider-Man,
Mac
Oh, hey,
asked that
Sharon.
he never saw him come up that
shall
way.
we conduct an altitude test?
Yeah, I guess I should do some work.
Always good to have the data.
On my way. Just need to find a clear path for something to swing from. Oh yeah, it's go time. Field testing, here I come.
I like the holding
Suspense is
music.
killing me.
Yes. I hope it lasts.
Okay, it's time to see what this suit can do. I hope it can do this. This is awesome!
Yay!
Now that's an amazing Spider-Man.
That seemed a lot shorter than the other ones I've seen from like the opening weekend.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I would agree. If it's so short.
Looking good, Spider-Man.
Well, I have to work it out.
I meant the data.
Hang on, I'm just gonna jump down and meet you.
The music got really loud.
See you later.
Mac asks, does he not crash anymore?
Yeah, like I said, I think there's a few different variations on the show. And then he hangs out there on that crate, takes photos with people.
So I guess Mac's only seen the version where he crashes.
That was good
And Mr.
timing.
Bob Newell. Yeah, it was. That was fantastic. Did Spidey just get shot across the building? Yes. He's testing out his new suit,
he
right?
web slung himself
Yes, sorry.
across the building.
Testing out his new suit.
Yes. For the 60th straight day. I don't know how long this is supposed to.
I will say this. When I wake up and get out of bed every morning, I do flips and stunts like that. Where's my live show? Now, is the Spider-Man Web Brigade, Web Slingers attraction, is that still virtual queue?
Yes. I got a Rise of the Resistance queue this morning, and my time didn't come around till like 1-ish, so I didn't get a Web Slingers virtual boarding pass.
Because you can only
thing.
carry one at a time, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I
I will
have
say
done
that's the
it-
longest I ever waited for an attraction, at about 11 hours. Granted, it wasn't in a queue, but I was waiting.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts. Otherwise, my numbers are different as well. I think I've done Web Slingers 3 times at this point.
Okay. Do you improve each time because it's an interactive attraction?
I should be keeping track of my score, but I have not. This is the
It's
optical
ruined from this
illusion.
angle.
Yeah. It works pretty well if you're...
Max
Sorry.
suggests my wake up stunts could be an LP show if I really wanted it to be.
Oh, I hear the Dora Milaje coming.
Now, that's the one thing I've noticed about Avengers Campus that I will give it a lot of credit for is I just feel like there's always some kind of entertainment happening.
There's been a couple times where I walked through and I didn't see any characters, but that's been a rare occasion. So
everybody deserves a lunch break, even if you're trying to save the world.
Right.
I still want to see this area at night. Is it pretty at night?
It is. The lighting is really nice. I haven't seen the Doctor Strange show at nighttime yet, which I would like to. Maybe today.
Are we in their pathway at all?
No, they're going to go up on this raised platform.
Okay.
You want to stop here, or should we move on?
That is up to you. I'll leave it to our viewers also.
I mean,
we're lost in the crowd now. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I gave up. I don't know. That show's not that exciting.
Mr. Bob Newell asks, why isn't it raining there like it is in Orlando? For that answer, I would say, Bob, get the most recent copy of the Farmer's Almanac, and you might have the answer there. This one, though, I would like to know the answer to as well. People are so respectful at Disneyland. Why? Because they know what's going on.
So in addition to Spider-Man and the Dora Milaje, we've also got Ant-Man was just up there a second ago. I don't see him now. But then you've got
shrunk down.
Good old Loki and his TVA.
I thought Loki was a god. Why does he look like an accountant?
You'll have to watch Disney Plus's live-action original series Loki from Marvel Studios to find out.
Well, when do the episodes air?
They don't air. They come digitally.
When do the episodes drop?
It's done. It's season 1 is over.
What?
It's coming back for season 2.
When?
2027. No, I don't know. It's probably next year.
Oh, look at these trolley tracks.
Oh, yeah. When are they bringing that back? Also, the monorail would be nice.
I've seen 2 episodes of Loki, and I enjoy this. Loki, CPA, TVA.
Here's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, formerly Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Monsters After Dark. Monsters After Dark. Best way to do it. I can't keep doing that. That hurts my throat. Max said maybe season 2 already happened because time isn't real.
There we go.
Do they still do Star-Lord and I'm gonna, if I butcher this, Mac, you have every right to come in and correct me. Gamora?
You're thinking of Gamera. No,
it's Gamera.
You
okay.
got it. You got it right. You got it.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Gamera is a giant flying turtle.
Okay. But it is Gamora.
Yes, it is Gamora. They still
Okay.
do that show. Yes. Here's the new props that they put in here, and you can see my reflection because there's.
I'm Mike. I see Mike better than the props.
There's a helmet from the TVA, and there's this little bomb that prunes the timelines in the show, and then the collar that keeps you. I don't know the terminology from the TVA. There's also the baton that sends you to the end of time or whatever. And this thing, I don't know what that is. I guess that's the little control device.
This has nothing to do with anything Marvel, but it looks like the portal to the human world in the Owl House. But that is absolutely not Marvel related at all.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's
I've heard of it.
Disney Channel show, yeah.
Okay.
You
How
can read
was the,
recaps about it on
How was the
laughingface.com.
Comic-Con panel for that?
It was good. They did a mashup of Owl House and Amphibia, which apparently fans had been chomping at the bit for, and I had no idea about that. Because their shows are so similar, just different settings.
Yeah.
But it was good, and they did a table read. I
So is
like
that-
the
is
Owl
that gonna
House substantially
happen-
more than Amphibia. So I have a feeling they might try to make it happen.
Okay, that's
in
so. It wasn't
reality,
like
but
it wasn't the actual show. They were just doing it for the panel.
yeah, that was just for the panel.
Okay, Pharma.
Mac also says, "I'm so glad Mike is also aware of Gamera. We're on similar nerdy wavelengths." That's the Godzilla villain, right?
No. Gamera is like an alternate to Godzilla.
Okay,
Is I think from a different studio.
okay.
It was part of the whole kaiju explosion. I want to say in the 60s. I don't know.
Does
it's a whole
anything?
series.
Is there anything on the marquee for Hyperion?
It says, "Welcome back. You were missed." Still,
Okay,
which the parks have been open for
a few months
May,
now.
June, July, 3 months. So.
I think it was April. Was it April or May?
It was April 30th, so I didn't
Okay,
count
okay.
April.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count that. No, I agree.
We're gonna go in the animation building in a minute, but I'm gonna loop. I just
Okay.
want to
Stop teasing me,
as
Mike.
long as possible. We're gonna loop around in Hollywood Land over here. They've got the Falcon, Captain America, Sam Wilson wings still over here.
So, have you seen horses at Disneyland?
Performing?
I don't know about performing, but I would assume on Main Street.
Yeah, in fact, I tweeted a video of the horse-drawn cart going down Main Street this morning. So yes, there are horses in Disneyland. They're not really performing though.
Nikki B wants to know or says, Gamera is a friend to all children.
Yeah. Kids come running for the great taste of Gamera. So this is all Mystery Science Theater.
Now
stuff.
I'm thinking of that old, it might be Godzilla, it might not be. Let me tell you about my best friend, and it's like little Godzilla with big Godzilla.
I don't think
You
I've
remember
ever
those
gone up.
commercials? It was like a
no.
Be a Good Father commercials from
I don't remember that.
long ago.
I don't think I've ever been up close to this fighter jet before.
Well, if
Usually,
I've learned anything from video games, all you got to do is just climb in and hit the right trigger, and it's yours.
I don't know. Even in Grand Theft Auto, I was bad at flying the fighter jet. I used to try to parachute into the Air Force Base and steal the fighter jet.
Yep.
It was tough.
That's my favorite thing. Flying in that game is my favorite thing to do. And my friends make fun of me because I sound like Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man. I just sit there. I'm a very good pilot.
Wait, what?
Black Widow in theaters July 9th.
Is the Loki photo op still there?
Let's find out.
Thank you, Zach. Tony's a pretty good pilot.
So the WandaVision photo op is still here, but they've moved it. I mean, this got moved like a month ago or so, but maybe a little bit more. So this is the WandaVision one. And then on the right is Monsters, Inc.
Because those two go so well together.
Yeah. Oh, and then we've got, both.
They're both Disney
Chippendale.
Channel original series. Or not Disney Channel, Disney Plus original series.
Both, there goes Dale. Dale's leaving.
Oh, are they Thor and Loki?
Chip and Dale are dressed as Thor and Loki, or fans of Thor and Loki.
Cosplay chipmunks.
Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Is he? What?
Okay, he's waving his arms in a magical manner like Thor might, or Loki. Sorry. And then Chip was moving his arm like he's got Mjolnir, the hammer. There we go.
Okay.
Cool. I got it. Thank you. And then he's swinging like a.
And now they're playing baseball with the hammer.
Yeah.
And high pitch and yeah.
Very well done. I love it, guys. Thank you. Nice to see you. Have a good one. What was the Loki photo op? What were
the Thor and Loki Asgard Rangers? It was all back, but I had to sing it for him.
I like it. They do have this Black Panther thing here.
Rebecca says she doesn't remember that Loki variant. She should have paid more attention.
Right. Oh, that would have been great if they had put it in the background somewhere. If you had put Dale as Loki.
I know they made a
And then-
Funko of the alligator variant or crocodile, one of the two. I didn't quite look at the snout, so I don't know for sure.
Oh yeah. And then they
But,
could have put
They could have put the
Lisa
Dale one, too.
Simpson as Thor from that short.
Oh, yeah.
In Loki would have been good too. Missed
Maybe the
opportunity.
Adventures in Babysitting Mechanic too. Well, that would be a Thor variant.
Oh yeah. You could have Vincent D'Onofrio in the MCU. Although I guess he was in Daredevil, which is maybe part of the MCU. I don't know. Mac. It's not Marvel Studios, so it doesn't count, I guess. They just announced those Marvel Lego minifigures, which I'm super excited for. And one of them has Frog Thor, who has a name that I forget also.
Are you going to get all the minifigures?
I probably will.
Okay.
I collect the minifigures anyway, unless they're some kind of franchise that I don't care about at all, like Ninjago or whatever.
Okay.
Or Harry Potter, which I don't care about.
Max says you say missed opportunity. He says future opportunity.
All right, Tony, you ready?
Frog. Yes. Hold on. I was enjoying that for a moment.
I mean, it's just this part of the park doesn't have any attractions, so there's
I am hurt. This is the best attraction.
there's
That
just
was
nothing
on opening
to do.
day at
There's just
California
nothing
Adventure.
to do in Hollywood Land. All right, let's see what's happening in animation.
Let's just hope. Oh my gosh, I just really want the signal to hold out.
All right, let me know if it doesn't.
Okay.
Entrance only.
I know
entrance
exactly
only.
where in the loop it is too already. Wow. Oh,
You miss it?
yes.
This is where John Stamos got engaged, you guys. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. You can get too far.
Yes, drown out the copyright, Mike. Go for it. What I will always say this, I wish they just kept adding to it instead of taking segments out. Because there were segments for Atlantis, there were segments for Emperor's New Groove. I think Treasure Planet was in here at one point. Hunchback
You know what
was in there.
What was really cool was when they did Avengers Superhero Night for Disneyland After Dark, and they had this whole thing. The projections were all Marvel Comics stuff, which was really neat.
Yes, I'm sure that would have been neat for anybody who loves Marvel stuff.
So, do we want to try to go to the library?
We could try. They never reopened it, did they? All the way
Oh.
through? Because before it used to go to Ursula's Grotto and then you'd exit out.
Sorcerer's Workshop, right? Is that where I'm going?
Yeah.
I haven't spent a lot.
This is where I genuinely fear for your signal, though.
Okay. If it cuts out, we'll leave.
Rebecca's absolutely right. So have I, Rebecca. So have I. Mac, best Disney song is best. I'm assuming that's Part of Your World.
I thought he meant Bell.
It popped up in the feed during Part of Your World.
Okay. I mean, that's a good song, too.
Can
Alan
we
Menken.
try and get one of the Zoetropes to work?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. So, what's this one? This is Sorcerer Mickey. Let's see. Can you see it?
I can see it. Yeah, it's a little bit more focused on the
It's
slip
like
than Mickey.
it's gonna.
But
Yeah, it's focusing.
if you spin, I think it'll be okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that works.
Yes. So such joy, such happiness. I just need to go there now. Rebecca says she's still disappointed they didn't bring this element to the Art of Animation Resort. I'm sad they didn't bring it to Hollywood Studios. You had that whole building you could have used, but now it's a Star Wars exhibit.
All right. Beast Library. Here we come.
Yeah, because now everybody's coming back the other way because Ursula's Grotto, where you used to be able to dub your own voice, I believe is part of the Anna and Elsa meet and greet now. Can you go see the rose?
I can.
Max said it was part of your world. But Belle does get stuck in his head a lot too.
Do the petals fall off and his
Yeah,
face
they do.
changes
And then
like
when
Dorian Gray?
Yeah, and then it's not quite Dorian Gray. It's when the petals go down and it resets.
Right. Okay.
You get the slash across the art, and then all the colors and the lights go out. I mean, what? No, this building's entirely new to me. I have not spent about 0.7% of my life in here.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. So where would Ursula's Grotto be?
You would have gone through that door.
Okay.
Well, that wall door wouldn't have even been there, but you would have went that way. Have you ever done the character test to see who you are, Mike?
I think I must have at some point.
Is there an open one? Do the open one. Let's do it.
Okay.
We're gonna find out who Mike is.
What do I do?
Touch the bookmark. Or maybe that's why it's empty because it's.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go. Should we just flip ahead?
Yeah. Can you hear him?
I barely.
Okay.
Which Disney character is most like you?
Where's Cogsworth?
Oh, wait, am I supposed to be looking up there?
Yep. Yeah, you're taking a picture.
Oh, sorry.
Just save it. Otherwise,
Perfect.
There you go. There we go. Okay. Let's find out a little about you.
Oh, I don't like that this is binary.
It's from 2001.
I'm just joking. Although, you know.
I don't think. Did they change the questions?
When you have a problem, would you rather talk it out with friends? Think it through in your head. It's probably going to be that one. Do you see yourself as Gaston? No. Okay.
No, more sensible or more. You don't pick the characters already.
Definitely not sensible. Are you ruled more by passion or logic? And it's probably going to be logic. Oh no, my wife is the planner, not me. Eat lunch with nice people or eat nice people for lunch.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Syndrome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Jason Lee.
No, you got Syndrome.
Right.
If I say this, Piggy Wiggy says those touchscreens never work right. Definitely need an upgrade. There you go. Now it's switched over. Oh, now it's going back.
Come back to the end.
Mac
right.
has a question. Are people allergy friendly, Mike?
Human beings are gluten-free, yes, if that's what you're asking.
But what if they eat gluten?
Yeah, you may have to wait like a week then before you eat them.
Nikki B also enjoyed you taking that test. Syndrome. I'm gonna think about that. I right now I already feel like it's accurate. Fanboy gone bad.
Yeah.
Do you monologue a lot too?
I think so.
Okay. That's one of my favorite lines from that movie. Look at you. You got me monologuing.
All right. We're good with animation.
We are good in this part. Let's go back to that lobby.
Okay.
Hi, Walt. No matter how your heart is dreaming. I feel like we see his evil lair once a week, Rebecca, at least on Star Wars headlines.
I did miss the
Mac,
the
I love this. Mike Syndrome.
Mike Syndrome. Oh, that's a good trivia name. I do miss the Toy Story Zoetrope.
I do too.
I did see it. It was like it happened to be in Paris when I was there.
Okay.
But I don't think it's there anymore now. I forget where it is.
It's my understanding it will be in place at the Academy Museum
That's
when it
right.
opens.
I heard that too. Yes, you're absolutely right. So I will see it again when that museum opens.
Yeah.
So. I still hear the squeaks, the alien squeaks as they're jumping around.
We might have to. I feel like they're. Let me see what the next clip or two is.
Okay.
Hi, Caitlin. Because the next one should be Monsters Inc. to show you how obsessed I am.
Let's find out. Yep.
Yep. I'm just trying to remember what's after Monsters Inc. now. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin saying happy late birthday. Yes, I'm old.
Happy birthday, Tony. I didn't know.
Thank you. It was a week ago today.
Okay.
That's why I was gone for a while.
Said it on Slack.
I think you did, yeah. I was on vacation, so I wasn't harassing everybody for their streaming details.
All right, what's next, Tony?
I was gonna say Up, but it might be Ratatouille. Yep.
Ah.
Okay. I was seeing if we were anywhere near Tangled, because there's a set of three that are really good that kick off with Tangled.
Gotcha.
But unless people say in the comments they object to leaving, we can go ahead and move out. I'm just happy it's open again. That's one of the main reasons I was holding out for going to California again. I know it's dumb, but yeah, I love that building so much. Going back to Rebecca, I think it was, to an extent, was this lobby a part of evolution and projection mapping? Before it was basically video screens and slide projectors, but as you can see, they added more animation to it. So I don't know if it's just more projectors now on the screens, but I don't know if you would say mapping because they're clearly on screens, not so much a different surface though. Anything good in here?
Let's see. Nothing terribly new that jumps out at me. A lot of pins, phone cases.
Okay.
I've got that shirt.
Kira, sorry. When she saw the Monsters Inc. building, she immediately thought it was Laugh Floor. No, we're in Anaheim. We're at Disneyland, California Adventure. Why would there... Rebecca, any Jungle Cruise merch in there?
Not in this park, I don't think.
Okay. Have you ever sat in that building for the whole thing, Mike?
I've been in there a bit, but I don't know if I've sat through the entire loop.
It's about 35 minutes.
Okay.
And I usually watch it at least twice whenever I go.
Oh, wow.
I'll just chill on that couch with a coffee and we'll call it a day for an hour or so. Now, you were going to say something. I'm sorry I kind of cut you off with the when Rebecca said the projection stuff in there.
Oh, I mean, my understanding of projection mapping is that it's an existing surface that you're mapping onto, right? So, like, mapping onto the castle or Grauman's Chinese Theater or something. Yeah, like you were saying, if it's just a screen that you put up and project onto it, I don't know if it would count.
Max says he saw Jungle Cruise merchandise at Hollywood Studios yesterday, and Rebecca says, "Hey, you never know when a film comes out; they throw related merchandise all over the place."
That's true. Any opportunity to sell you stuff.
Have you seen the jazz band go down Buena Vista Street yet?
Not today. I guess I just came in at the wrong time.
Is that Mickey and Pluto I see?
I see Mickey and Pluto, yeah. And Oswald over there.
Oswald?
Yeah. Should we go see him?
Yeah, let's go see Oswald too. Sorry, Mickey. We're going to go see the first.
I know when I tweeted out Oswald a couple weeks ago, it got a big response. Because there was a few years where he wasn't here anymore.
Yeah.
Now Oswald and Pluto are going to fight.
This is strange.
Oh, they're doing like a bullfighter thing.
Man, I haven't seen these two since Epic Mickey.
Oswald meets Mickey. Again.
Have you played that video game, Epic Mickey?
I have not.
Okay. Or Epic Mickey 2. Yeah, I'm just happy everybody knows who he is.
That was a cast member who said that.
Oh, okay. Well, why'd you ruin it for me, Mike? It's one of those Animaniacs. I say that jokingly, but I legitimately think there's probably at least one person who thinks that's an Animaniac.
It's Yakko.
Rebecca's still on the projection. I feel like there's a precision to the projection technology there, and it played into the evolution of the tech, but wasn't sure if that was a manufactured memory. There's the churro cart to steal, but let's investigate prices.
No, I thought there was a churro cart. There usually is a
Wait,
churro
whoa!
cart here, but there's
Now it's
not
popcorn?
right now. Yeah.
It was Willie's
should be.
Churros. Is always
Yeah.
right there.
It's not here right now.
What?
Sorry.
You leave a place for about a year and a half, and everything changes.
So
So do you prefer Smoke Jumper's Grill or Taste Pilot's Grill?
I feel like I was still calling it Taste Pilot's Grill like a year ago. I'll never get used to it, but at some point, I think it was when it was Taste Pilot's Grill, they used to have gluten-free French fries, and they don't anymore.
Oh,
so I guess I have to say I prefer it the way it used to be.
The reason Taste Pilot's Grill stands out in my head is it was the first time I ever heard David Bowie's, I don't know the actual song, Space Oddity, Ground Control to Major Tom.
Yeah.
Because the person I was with just got up out of nowhere and started singing along to it. And that's the first time I ever put it in my brain.
Okay.
So Taste Pilot's Grill will always hold in my head as Ground Control to Major Tom.
Sure.
Kyle points out that popcorn cart was next to the plane.
Well,
So I guess they
now
moved
the area next to the plane is empty.
it. Max says there's something so nerdy about saying a churro cart becoming a popcorn cart can be classified as everything changes. Jason points out he liked Taste Pilot's Grill because they would play Weird Al, Airline Amy. Who's back here?
This is just the queue for Soren.
Oh, for Soren?
Yeah.
Is it around the world or over California right now?
It is around the world.
Okay. Like that song. La 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 la. I'm sure there's a lot of around the world songs, but I of course go 90s techno. Sorry, world. Kind of want to see that guy fan you off too. I'm surprised they never made a printed version of that to buy.
Yeah. This is ground control.
It's a Grizzly Peak. Did it ever reopen? I'm pretty sure it did.
The
It sounds
Grizzly
like it
River
did.
Run?
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
open.
Grizzly River Run. Yeah, Grizzly Peak's the mountain in which it comes in, that takes place in.
Yup, is open.
Are the geysers on?
Let's see. We should go any second. I'm not seeing
Rebecca
the
and
guys.
Kyle are talking about the popcorn cart still. Rebecca saying she thinks Willie's Churros is in the spot that used to be the popcorn cart that had caramel corn. I will say the popcorn cart there now did definitely have more of an airline motif than the Willie's Churro cart, because that was more Buena Vista Street idea.
Yeah,
we're gonna find this missing churro cart.
I have not seen the geyser go yet.
So the Geyser Gulch is poorly named now.
I have been on this since it reopened, and I did get wet from the geyser, so it has been working. It's just not right now.
This is ground control to Major Tom. Grizzly River Run looks fun, but it's a long wait time.
Let's see how long of a wait it is.
Grizzly River Run looks fun, but you won't know till your wait is done.
No.
Across the park, there's a tower directed by James Gunn.
I like it. It's a good day for a water ride, that's for sure. Although I haven't done
It's a good
one.
day for a water ride. I don't know why I'm just singing things now. I'm sorry.
75 minutes, he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle points out Willie's Churros might be next to Grizzly River Run. Do you see it anywhere?
No.
Kira says Grizzly River Run is the only rapids ride she's seen with a drop. Kira, I know earlier you said something about coming to Florida for your birthday. You'll also see Cali River Rapids at Disney's Animal Kingdom has a substantial waterfall you go over also. That is absolutely devastating to anybody who hits that waterfall backwards. Can we see the mountain or the trees still towering over it?
You mean the titular Grizzly Peak?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there.
There it is. That's I know again I'm in the minority. That's my favorite Disney mountain.
Oh,
in terms of like aesthetic, not attraction inside.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it says a lot that they basically redid the entire park and then chose to leave that, because it was one of the better elements.
Yep. That whole area, in my opinion, is just fantastic. But...
yeah. Oh, I agree. This is one of my favorite parts of the park for sure.
Rebecca's doing the Disneyland app for us. The app shows Willie's Churros as being near the entrance to Elias & Co.
Okay. Should we go back around that way then?
Yeah, we can go. We're going to find this cart, get the answer to that churro question, and we'll call it a day. This is
Redwood
control to Major Mike.
Yeah, I know. It's in my head too.
We're gonna find the churros.
Redwood Creek Challenge Trail is undergoing refurb as well.
Do we know why, Mike?
I'm guessing because of Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yes, Villains Grove is coming back. But go to the right and let me see one of my favorite statues.
Brother Bear?
Yep, I love that statue so much. And this is really sappy. It took a long time, but I finally got a picture of me and my brother with that statue. And
was your brother sitting on your head?
Yes, that's why I have a hunch now. Because first of all, his name's Cody, so Coda. And then there's a substantial age gap between us, so our relationship is very much like the two of those.
What's the name of the larger bear?
Kenai.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah.
Tono.
Not like Tonai. No, if it were Tonai, I'd have a tattoo down my back. I don't know what Rebecca's laughing at, but she found something amusing.
Wow, look at this. The line for a Grizzly Run comes all the way over here.
Oh wow,
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
that's my favorite like trail in the park too. And
yeah,
it's usually
I like
got
just
nobody on it.
scrolling through that.
Wow, so they don't even let you just walk through that area. It's all extended queue.
Yeah.
And the
I
queues,
don't
are they
know if
still
I've
spaced
seen it.
out?
This just seems like chaos to me. I don't see any rhyme or reason to.
I've seen that ride at like 150-minute wait, and I haven't seen it backed out like that.
I have never seen. Oh, there's tape on the ground. That's how people are keeping the structure of the queue. But
In California, are they still distancing the lines?
no,
Okay.
at least not right now. I mean, maybe it's in some fine print somewhere, but people are not abiding by it.
Adhering to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric points out, Avengers Campus music is so addicting. Did you get your World of Color Fast Pass for today right there?
Yeah. No, not yet. This is where they do this Zootopia, guys, right now.
Oh, okay. I've done a wind sprint from the park entrance to there to make sure I got a World of Color Fast Pass before. Meanwhile, the rest of the party was behind me, just getting ready to book dining if we had to. Who ate all those?
I'm assuming Jason Bateman. Not the character he plays. The
A
actual
collection
actor.
going back to Arrested Development, yes.
Dead dove do not eat.
Mae Whitman is one of the voices in the Owl House, so every time I talk about that show and her character, I just refer to her character, whose name's Amity, as her.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go see Amity, and I'll just be watching it by myself, and I'll say, her? That's for Arrested Development fans who otherwise what we're saying makes zero sense to me.
Hey, it's Disney owned now, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So it's fair game.
Yeah. Thank you, Nikki B. Egg. Yes, her.
She calls it a May and egg.
The man egg. Is Goofy still out there?
Yes, now we can see him up close. Nobody's paying attention to Goofy at all. Like literally no one.
Oh, he has attendance there too. That's nice.
It's hard to see him in the image at least.
Yeah. Catch something good, Goofy. Although based on the fact that it's Monterey, he might get a sea otter or some kelp.
They need to give him some more business to do besides just the fishing with the rubber chicken.
I know sometimes Max is up there with him.
Yes.
And then we've got the winery on your left.
Yeah.
Is the second floor open to Legacy Pass holders still?
That kid's waving to somebody. I don't know if he's waving to me or somebody he knows. Oh, what was the question?
Hi. I'm sorry. The question was, who is that kid waving at? No, I'm joking.
I don't know.
The second level of the winery, is that still open for Legacy Pass holders?
Yes. In fact, I see
Okay.
people checking in right now. We can go up and take a look.
Eric, Goofy Sky School is a funny ride. Mac, I agree. That did not look like the perfect cast at all.
Legacy pass holder. Here's where you check
Alfresco
in.
Tasting Terrace. Do you have to have a reservation?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, let's go up. Let's poke around.
Sadly, we cannot.
It's okay. Let's go watch the video and learn about wine, though, at the
I do
Golden
wish-
Vine Winery.
I wish they would put something new in the
Is
Blue
it still
Sky
advertising the new coming attraction, Pixar Pier?
Pixar Pier coming soon.
I remember when we were there last. Pixar Pier had opened, and it was still like,
Yeah.
come on in, learn about Pixar Pier.
Right.
Really? It's right there. Enrique says we should go to
Actually,
Guardians of the
I think
Galaxy. I love that ride. We were actually right
that
by
big,
it a little bit earlier in the stream.
the big banner is gone. So
Oh,
they
okay.
aren't actually.
Look what we did to Banner, Michael. Now I'm just thinking of Arrested Development stuff.
Just like trying to hide it.
You're killing me, Buster.
Did you keep watching after it went to Netflix?
So I like the first Netflix season, but
Okay.
I could not even get through the second one.
Okay, I haven't tried the second one because I got about halfway through the other one, the first Netflix season. And I was like,
that first season, it's weird because you kind of have to watch it all the way through to even get it at all. But that's kind of the genius of it, is that it's kind of this like puzzle box where none of it really makes sense unless you've seen all of it. I don't know if that makes sense. But then, yeah, whatever happened in season 5, Mitchell Hurwitz just lost it because it was tough. It was tough to watch.
Now, going back to kind of what we were talking about earlier about California Adventure itself and stuff that's been there since opening day and it hasn't been there, what do you think we'll see like the next major like facelift there?
That's a good question.
As an opinion, not so much that's speculative.
What would I like to see, or what do I think will?
What do you think it would be?
I think Hollywood Land probably needs an update. The Monsters Inc. ride, it was kind of an overlay of the Superstar limo.
Mm-hmm.
Never been great. If they expanded Avengers Campus into Hollywood Land, it wouldn't surprise me. And it would probably, they could probably figure out something pretty cool to do with it. I don't know.
As long as for some reason there's a weird theater that has animation stuff in the middle of Avengers Campus, I'll still be okay.
Well, initially I thought, okay, turn the whole thing into like New York Street, and then you have like a Broadway style theater, right? It doesn't really fit with the California theme.
Well, I remember when they first talked about changes. Oh, there's Willie's.
Yeah, we found it.
Where's Willie? There he is.
$4.75.
$4.75.
But there's a Fluffernutter churro that's $6.25.
I know Rebecca said that earlier too. I'm pretty sure I put it up, but yes.
Okay.
We found it. I remember at one point, talk of what became Avengers Campus at one point was going to absorb Hollywood, and it would become like Peggy Carter's Hollywood, like that kind of look.
Okay.
And I thought that was a neat idea.
Does that show take place in Hollywood?
I don't think it does. Mac would be the better option, but like that kind of era Los Angeles, though.
Yeah. Okay. I have not seen Peggy Carter, so Agent Carter.
Kyle, for Oogie Boogie Bash, they did announce. I know either one of the two. I have it open here. Let me look right now. The Frightfully Fun Parade is coming back.
Okay. You got Elsa and Anna here now.
They should be in front of the Hyperion. Max answering our Peggy Carter question. Thank you, Mac. I think it was LA and just California in general.
Okay.
So, yeah. I would be remiss if I said, let's say goodbye with Elsa. I would we need to walk someplace else to say goodbye.
Wait, why?
I don't want to say goodbye with Elsa.
How about Anna?
Find Oswald. Check the vending machines.
Gone.
Okay. You sound like a Universal agent now, about 10 years ago. Oswald's gone.
So now we have Al Michaels. Isn't that who they traded him for?
I think so, actually.
Okay.
I'm thinking about that now.
All right. Well, there's the Carthay Circle.
There we go. Cool.
Restaurant.
All right. Let me be prepared here for a
I got to get some water. It is hot
got
today.
going on. Yeah, get out of the sun. Do all that stuff.
Let me flip around here and I'll just say goodbye.
Well, that was it for streaming today at laughingplace.com and laughingplace YouTube. But tomorrow and later in the week, you could catch Drafting Place with Mac and Kyle. That would be at 4 o'clock Pacific tomorrow afternoon. Then later on this week, on Saturday night, we have Disney Trivia Live, hosted by Doobie and Gideon, with topics still to be determined. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell. Mike, I'm staring at a black screen. What happened?
Yeah, what's going on? Why did that happen? I don't know. Camera back. Sorry.
Well,
I
we'll
don't know
figure
what
that out.
happened.
You guys remember to like, subscribe. We have more than just black screens. Be notified whenever we go live for all of our programming and other different trips to the parks, both Disneyland, Disney World, and beyond. Mac is pointing out that the sun went down really quick.
Yeah, now neither camera works, so we just got to say goodbye.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Picture there being credits there. So long, everybody.